My name is Mr. Welch and I'm asking for your money. I'm a game designer and I'd like to keep writing games. So 10 years ago I wrote a game called Con as I was sitting around people watching at a Japanese convention called A-Kon in Dallas. And I just started writing down all the different people I saw. And I wrote a cute little card game called Con the Card Game. It was a cheap game, wasn't the best made, but it was just clip art, and it sold like wildfire. So I sold enough of them so that I was able to hire a very lovely artist by the name of Misha, and she came up with some lovely art and I made it full color. So this game sold out, and I was trying to come up with an expansion. Because a long time ago I showed this to my boss and he says, well, this is a fun game, but what do you do for an expansion? The game had 20 people in it that you meet at conventions, your anime cat girl, your some guy in a kilt, or even your down-to-earth movie star. And he said, well, that's just not everybody there is. So I started writing down more names and more people, and it eventually got up to 200 people. And that's when I decided that this was going to be a series. The game will be standalone, but you can mix the expansions to make a bigger convention if you want to. All right, so what am I going to be doing with this money? Well, a good chunk of it goes to my lovely artist Misha, who is doing different art styles and surprisingly can keep a deadline, which is a major plus in my book. That's why I hired a lovely woman. The next bit of cash will be going to Trent, who runs Anchor Printing over in Baytown, one of the few printers that will do small run card games like this one. The rest of the money gets me across the country and into the various conventions to show this game to everyone, as many people as possible. The game is fast and simple to play. It plays 2 to 5 people in about 10 to 15 minutes. Unlike other games of its ilk, this one has a built-in timer so the games don't lag on for hours and hours. So how do you play? Well, I'll be going over that in another video. But the basics is this is a very fast-paced game where you're trying to be the most popular person at a convention. You do this by making friends with the various attendees at a convention. You may have met some of them, or you might have even been some of them. Like there's the con security chief, some guy trolling for chicks, the surly game store assistant manager, the first officer on the scene, or even the booth babe. Your job is to make these people your friends. You do this by playing various cards representing cool stuff you have, cool stories you can tell, neat hobbies, or even how freaky you are. Each person takes turns putting down a bid on the character and then bidding up and occasionally eliminating bids if they don't like them. And whoever bids the most has befriended that particular character. At the end of the game, whoever has the most popular friends at the end of the game wins. So my name is Mr. Welch. I'll take whatever money you can give me. If you give me $1, I'm happy. If you give me $25, I will give you a limited edition copy of the Kickstarter version of the game. The more you give, the better it gets. You'll get advanced art copies, you'll get full-size limited edition art. For enough money, I'll even put you in the game. And if the money goes over what I need, I will put out additional copies of the game from Con 3, Pre-Con Pi, Con 4, Con Artiste, Con 5, Con Fusion, all the way to Con 10 via Con Dios. If you see me at a convention, come on by and we'll play a few games. Or if you can't, you can play at your house because it's like a real convention, but without the smell.